it's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
Well, we're down to race number 5. It's a merit-rated 70 handicap. It's over 1,200 meters, and at the time of recording, we have a scratching in the race, and that's number 2, Higher Purpose. Komnaidu's runner is out, so that brings the field down to 6 runners. The form line to go with, I think, will be the form line behind Gimme a Rainbow, which was not too long ago. It was on the 19th of September, and 2 runners were in that race. Number 1, Who's That Star, and number 5, Edward Longshanks. Now, when you looked at that race, Edward Longshanks was my top choice, and I thought he'll be good enough to actually win that after a very promising introduction to his career here in KZN for Komnaidu, where he ran a close-up second behind Trafalgar Square. And from the wide draw, I don't know if it was about design or a plan of action from the stable, that he overcame the draw, used up and went to the front. And when he turned into the straight, he was traveling smoothly, but with the fractions that he set up early in the race, it was always going to be a question mark whether he was going to go on with the effort. And he was run out of it very late in the race by Gimme a Rainbow and Who's That Star, who he meets again. Both of them coming from off the pace. And I thought Gimme a Rainbow, that was a tremendous win from him for the Carl Hewitson stable. And Who's That Star, who was the lesser fancied of the 2 from the stable, because they had a runner called Pindem Zala in that race that was more fancied. But Who's That Star ran a game race, and he went down in a photo finish. It was desperately close. Heads up, heads down, and Gimme a Rainbow got the better of Who's That Star. I see they've gone with the blinkers, which were not carded, but he raced with them last time out, so they are carded. It is a declaration that's already been done at the time of recording. So Who's That Star, Edward Longshanks, I don't see much between the 2. See now Muzieni rides Edward Longshanks. He'll ride this horse for the first time, and Calvin Habib sticks with Who's That Star. Those 2 runners you're going to have to play around for the place accumulator. You may include both. Maybe some will be in the camp of one over the other. And then for the pick 6, the horse that keeps me interested here is Purple Operator. That's horse number 4, the Mount of Samanga Kumalo. Last time out, not the worst of runs, over 1,400 meters behind Cape Town Affair. And I think against this type of field, a horse that does enjoy the surface, does enjoy the poly track. In fact, both of his wins have been on the poly track. Number 4, Purple Operator. Against this type of field, he's the type of horse that I'll be looking towards to possibly upset the top 2 in the betting. I say the top 2 in the betting because at the time of recording, I did take down the betting, and both these horses, number 1, Who's That Star, and Edward Longshanks, the fixed odds betting market can't split them. They're both trading at around 2-1, and then Purple Operator is a 7-2 shot. So place accumulator, I'm going to include both numbers 1 and 5. And for the pick 6 for the GTV show, we're just going to include one more runner, and that's going to be number 4, Purple Operator.
The betting, the not so much anymore, is more down to my own fault. I need to get studying again to get the edge back. But yeah, it's a great product. I love the exchange. It's really, in my opinion, one of the better bookmakers, if not the best bookmaker out there.